What's going on, guys? This is your boy Jersey,
DC Gamer.
and today we want to come to you and bring you a topic about top 10 uh, badass and villains in anime. And we have a list pulled up, everything of the sort. But what we really want to say is that there's a lot of animes, a lot of things out there. So don't attack us for our opinions on this or nothing like that. But we just really feel like we looked this list up, and I totally already just disagree with the entire list. But my personal top number one badass villain in the anime is probably Majin Buu for me, and that's just gonna be my all around pick. Who you got there, DC?
Wow. Let's see, top 10, I would say Aizen.
Eisen. Well, here's what the list says. Number one, we have Eisen. All right, and I kind of agree due to the fact of the power in which Eisen held once he got that little crystal ball. I forget the name of it, but once he had gotten that and he put that in the system,
So cute.
yeah,
I think that's what's called.
yeah. And I'll tell you what, man, powerful guy. But I think on a scale of devastation, on a scale of what did you do to the heroes in which you were facing, how much pain did you cause? And I feel like Majin Buu, he destroyed the entire Earth. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if you want to go back in time, where it wasn't just Babidi controlling him, it was Bibidi, his father. Bibidi had him destroy universes and stuff like that. So you got to think on a scale of how long had Majin Buu reigned, and how long did Majin Buu destroy things and destroy people. I mean, he literally consumed the entire Supreme Kai staff. That's why he became fat. So I mean, you really got to think on a scale of how strong he truly was in Dragon Ball Z, and it took Goku's Spirit Bomb to defeat him. So I mean, it's crazy. But number two on the list, Frieza. I completely disagree with that. I mean, I'm tired of seeing Frieza. I'm tired of seeing him in Dragon Ball Super. They brought him back for that. I was tired of seeing him when he faced Trunks. Shit, I was tired of seeing him 10 episodes into him fighting Goku. It was just really a non-factor for Frieza for real. Anytime he's fought, the first time I think was the only time he actually put up a fight. So it's just really not much of a bad guy to me. I just don't know why he's on 2 on the list. If anything, he should be like 10. How do you feel about that, DC?
Well,
Frieza?
I feel he's overrated. I don't know. It's like there's something about Frieza. I don't know if it's the fan base or if it's the company base, or maybe it's something about that they're not telling us, like something huge and big. But either way, I just don't feel like he shouldn't be in that many battles. It's just we have so many other characters.
I understand, I guess, where they're trying to come from, I guess, for this. Because, they're trying to say that he was a Planet Trade part of he was the governor of the Planet Trade Organization. He was feared in the universe by many people. I mean, even Beerus was the one who was controlling Frieza at one point and was telling Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta. He was the one who told him and gave him those orders. So, I mean, I guess Frieza on a scale of what he's capable of, maybe. But by what he's shown us on anime, I cannot go just off of that alone and place Frieza at number 2. I just won't do that. But, then we got number 3, Johann Liebert from Monster. I've never seen Monster as an anime, so...
me neither.
Yeah, that's got me. He might be. He might be number 3. And, number 4 is Light from Death Note. Now, I have seen Death Note, and I have noticed that Light was one of the strongest villains that they had to face. And
very crafty, very
yeah, and he was probably the strongest, if I had to say.
He reminds
strongest.
He reminds me of Sato from Ajin.
Yeah.
Very crafty, always doing stuff behind the scenes.
Yep.
Trying to be sneaky.
Number 5, Envy from Full Metal Alchemist. Now, I'm not much of a Full Metal Alchemist fan, so I really didn't watch much of that. I've probably seen like the first season, if that.
I've seen like a couple.
I'm not much on that. Naraku from Inuyasha is number 6. Now I feel like Naraku should have been number 2. I feel like Naraku was a consistent bad guy. He was there the entire anime of Inuyasha. I mean, that's all they were trying to beat was Naraku, and it took them a while to beat them when they beat him when they finally got to him in the end, because like he kept transforming into all these different forms. He had so many different. I mean, his body was basically just a big black blob of hair. It looked like he was incredibly strong. So if I had to go on a number 2, I'd probably say Naraku. And we got number 7 here is Hisoka from um, Hunter x Hunter. It's another one I've never seen. Sorry.
I've heard of it quite a bit. I've never even seen it either.
Yep. Kind of like stick to what I know and what I like, you know. So, like I said, don't judge us on our opinions for some of these because I'm pretty off when it comes to certain animes.
I'll check them out at some point and just to see if they're any good. But if that, it's beyond me.
And I mean, hey, look, guys, if you guys want to give us animes that you think would be nice for us to look at, because listen, me and DC, we've sat here and killed 3, 4, 5 animes at a time just sitting in this room. I mean, season after season, we just sat here and killed them. So we're into that, and if you find a good one for us to watch, hey, let me know, and we'll get on here and we'll make another video about that one. And then on number 8, they have Cell. Now, Cell is another one. I feel like maybe Cell should have been number 3, even number 4, just due to the fact of the devastation Cell brought to the Earth. Like, before he even got to his perfect form, he was just running around the city to city, sucking people up, just so he could fight the androids to be able to absorb them, because he wasn't strong enough to face them. And you got to think Piccolo could have destroyed him at one point when Piccolo fused with Kami. Number 9, they have Madara. Now I forgot about Madara when I was doing this list thing, and I wanted to ask like who was the baddest badass villain in anime, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm going down the line, and I completely forgot about Madara. And you know what? Madara was so strong. I mean, it took an army to bring this man down. It took damn near the entire Naruto Shippuden character board just to attack this man, Sasuke, Naruto, Might Guy, Kakashi, all of them, they all had to fight this man. I mean, it was no helping them at all. I mean, they were literally getting their butts beat. But, and then number 10 is Orochimaru. I totally disagree with that because I feel like, yeah, Orochimaru was strong. He was powerful as hell, yeah. And he was one of the 7 sages, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. But he didn't do shit. He was behind the scenes the entire time. He was just plotting on the Leaf Village and this and that. So, I mean, honestly, it's just, if you want to talk about all around badass bad guy, damn sure ain't Orochimaru. But
for Naruto, I would have to say it would have to be Pain.
Yeah.
Pain would be more suitable than
Orochimaru.
Yeah.
I gotta agree.
Because he was only in the first huge war that broke out, and he wasn't in the one towards the...
I mean, the Akatsuki altogether were a tough crew. And, I mean, it took a lot for each one of those characters to get destroyed. Because, I mean, Sakura had to fight Sasori, and Sasori was fucking doing his thing. I mean, Lady Chiyo couldn't mess with him with them 10 puppets she had. I mean, he was really strong, man. And Deidara, he was another one. He was dropping bombs on everybody. Even Sasuke struggled with him a little bit. So it just goes to show, like, I guess when it really comes down to it, there's just a bunch of badass villains, man. But top 10, who's yours? Let us know. At least give us the top 5 badass villains from all anime. Any anime you could think of, give me the villain. Shishio is another one that I kind of want to just throw out there and throw it in there because I'm a Rurouni Kenshin fan. And we all know the Battousai the Manslayer, he does his thing. But I'll tell you what, he did not do his thing when he had to fight Shishio. He was pretty weak. And I mean, then again, he had to fight like the entire Jupen Gatana before he even got to Shishio. But the simple fact that Shisho even plotted to do that just goes to show like how badass he was, because he's like, I know that the Batosai is strong. I know what he's capable of, and I'm gonna put a couple guys in his way, make him work for it. You want to come fight me, man? Come work for it. And he did. Best believe he did. And he beat Shisho, which was surprising to me because I didn't see that happening. But yeah, man. And so, like, at the end of the day, it's just opinion. Obviously, we all have our certain opinions. We all have our whatever. But hit us up, man. Let us know, and we'll get back to you. DC, you want to add anything, man?
Nope. Just keep on gaming, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, guys.